What's up, guys? It's your girl Siri Raisa here. If you're new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notification because I give post notification shout out. I'm sure you already saw the title of this video, so let's get right into it. Okay, welcome back. So 5 things that you won't allow them to control you in life. First thing is your past. You know, it's all in your past. So I guess you have to move on. You have to learn to move on. You have to learn to let things go. You have to learn to move forward. That's why there's a saying that it's not always how many times you fall, but that counts. It's how many times you got up and continue moving that counts. So there's nothing new to see there, even if you go back there. So my advice to you is, if you know you cannot move on, you cannot move forward, at least don't go back. So that's just it. And second, number 2, 8 people's opinions about you. My dear, who cares? Their opinion doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't really matter what people think about you. The truth is, you see, most often people sit and talk about people, but the people they talk about keep growing, and they are just like they are put in a particular area. They are just there talking to use your name to gain favor, to use you. That means to use you to gain favor. At least that's a plus for them, and you keep growing. You keep moving forward. I think, and that's the most important thing. So what they sit and think, what they say, it's their opinion. It matters to them. It doesn't matter to you. What matters to you is if you're doing the right thing, if you are doing what you know it's the right thing and it makes you happy, my dear, move on and forget it. And just totally forget it, because whatever they have to say won't add money in your bank account, won't give you an extra income, won't pay your bills, doesn't take you to the hospital if you're sick, my dear. So what they say doesn't count. And you know what they say about people who sit at people's back to talk? That's their position, at your back, and they always stay there. So I think for me, if you ask me, let them stay at your back. They should use your name. At least they are blessed to use it to gain favor. So let's get to number 3. Limited beliefs. Like, my goodness, you limit yourself. Like, you can't do this. You don't believe you can do something. Trust me, dear. Not every lady have to give something to get something. Believe in yourself that in the words of your mouth, you can have your way around everything. Believe in yourself that no matter what happens in this life, you are different. That's why I always say I am different, not because of the fact that maybe I am dark skinned or chocolate color or what, no, but I am different because one thing, I am not afraid of the truth. I believe that if you judge me, it's okay, no matter how bad the judgment look like. I think if I know what's the right thing and I believe that what I'm doing is the right thing, it's okay with me. At least if someone is able to tell you your faults, like, okay, you did this, it's wrong, and you know it's not wrong. Sometimes you say sorry just to save issues, and sometimes you laugh at things just to save issues. No, a friend, like a wise person I once met, told me that I should be selfish a little, but no. He never meant I should be selfish, like selfish. No, he just meant I should be selfish a little with myself. You understand what I mean? And so I think it's kind of fun doing that, because you have to move away from your comfort zone. Because if you stay if you stay somewhere and it's comfortable, you have to move away from there. So you are not comfortable to try and do things that you think you could not do, because you limit yourself. You have limited beliefs. Oh, I can't do this job, or I can't work here, I am not good enough, I don't look good enough, and maybe a situation pops up, they put in between you and another person. And yeah, it happens that it gets to a point where you look like, okay, she's prettier than me. Oh no. No matter how you look, God created us as one. Okay, no matter how you look, trust me, you are good enough for everything. Everything. That's why I always say that relationships comes and goes, okay? And for you not to make your next to pay for your ex, it's better you write their name down. Like, write it down, a long list, like, oh, and define them, know which one was for instance, me, every person I ever dated, I have their name listed out. So I define which one is for which one. So I don't make my next to pay for my ex. That's just life. It's as simple as that. Stop limiting your beliefs. Believe that you can get here and move on to here. Believe that you are just who you are and you can do better. Believe that, we are not competing. Life is not a competition, and overtaking is allowed. That's just the truth. You understand? If you walk and somebody walk past you, congratulate the person. It makes you to move forward. So my dear, move on and stop limiting your belief, like limiting yourself on what you can do, because you can do more than you think. Number 4, relationships. Yeah. Well, that hit me right there, babes. Yeah, relationships. Now, I'll talk of 2 kinds of relationships. Romantic relationships and friendly relationships. Those are 2 different. Either way, your friends or whatever defined your limit, defined your friendship. Okay? Now, I always say this. So my ex don't pay, my next don't pay for my ex. I think it's better. And another thing I'm going to tell you is, man's rejection, it's God's protection. It doesn't matter if he hurts you. It doesn't matter if he thinks you're not good for him. Trust me, you're good for somebody else. In fact, limit yourself from relationships that you think doesn't work for you. And if you notice nowadays, divorce are more than marriages, because people are only preparing, they are only ready for the grand wedding, for the wow, the wedding was great, but they are not ready for the marriage. And most of them before, now friends were like something that you can share, like you be with someone and you say, oh, this is my friend, you can absolutely talk to this person. But trust me, I don't want to use the word backbiters, I don't want to use the word beefing, but I think a friend who cannot tell you, now, a friend who cannot tell you you're going wrong, he waits or she waits for his own time or her own time to talk to you, is not a friend. Someone once told me that, do what you do you. Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's all about you. You get hurt, it's you. You feel pain, it's you. You don't sleep at night, it's you. You wet your pillow while others are snoring, it's you. You feel pain, it's you. So it's all about you, not all about them. In as much as we want to say, most often people think, oh, I am not just good for him. No, my dear. Listen. At the end of the day, it's going to be your story, and there's nobody on earth that can write your story more than you do. So write a story that maybe in the next relationship, or maybe in the next friend relationship you're going to have, is going to be something to sit around and have a glass of whiskey and toast to it and say, wow, that one was fun and it was worthwhile. I think relationships are bound to be what they are. And never allow yourself to be, neglected or be less of a person just because you want to be with someone. But to know, if it's not working, move on. Stop trying to fix something that the person does not even see an issue with their actions. Stop trying to make things work when the only thing they do is to stop making it work. Stop trying to put all your effort into something that doesn't yield profit. And trust me when I say, the only thing in life, or the only person that can love you more than you think, is yourself. My dear, self-love is everything. So relationship is just an addition. And someone telling you I love you, well, I guess some people can't sleep in the night without hearing that, but trust me when I say, that's it. Some just say it because for them it's like, using one stone to kill 2 birds. She's angry, I know she loves me, and when I say I love her, that's it. She's okay with it. That's why I often say I hate when you tell me sorry. When it's not necessary, like I hate it. Don't tell me sorry. Don't tell me sorry. I prefer you don't tell me sorry. But tell me you would change and let me see proof. So always remember this. Man's rejection is God's protection. Whatever it may be. So let's get to number 5. I think that's going to be my favorite. Yes. Which is money. I will not like money. In these hard times. Who don't like money? We all do. But listen, when you become a slave for money, my dear, you are worse than a pauper. When you work 24/7, you don't feed the body that works the money. When you think, oh, you have to save, there is no right time to do something for yourself. Trust me. You work this money and you should use it for yourself. I see people working 24/7 and all the money goes home to where? To who? Listen, this is just an advice. I'm not contradicting the fact that we have the right to work and send money back home and stuff, but my dear, look like someone who's working the money now. At least look good for the money. Someone should see you and say, I pay you salary last month. You should not look like, you are in fact you are an abandoned property. And yeah, so men will say women love money. Trust me, what do you want her to like? Is she looking good? And you look at her on the street and say, wow, it's money, so spend it. Do what is meant to be done. Spend the money on her. She's your girlfriend. She's not a nunus or an object that you just bought and come on, you know. Yeah, that's fine. So listen, okay, just listen to this. This is what I have to tell you for today. Yeah, this is what I have to tell you for today. Listen, the entire story about you is on you. It has always been on you. Likewise, people normally say the pen to your life has always been with you, on your hand. So you're the best person to write down your stories the way you want it to look like, the way you want it to be. Yeah. You're the best person to write down what you want to sit back in 2 years and read. Yes. And let me tell you, others' opinion about you is not your business. It's not. It's not your business. It doesn't concern you whoever sits down and talk about you. They use your name to gain favor. They think, oh, you're a bad person, but you keep growing and they keep being stuck in the same place. You know what I told someone yesterday? When I heard like 2-3 bad things about me, I smiled and said, I get around everything because I believe in myself. I don't need to give anything to get anything. Because I'm a blessed child, I get around anything. There are people who think they are so righteous, but trust me when I say, when your heart is clear, when you're good, even the Bible says that. Any tongue that will rise against me, I'm quoting the Bible, but in terms of me, shall be condemned. So, my dear, why worry about what people think? You are living you, you're writing you. Tomorrow your kids will ask about you. You will be the best person in the best position to explain about you, not others. So you hold the pen, you hold the book, so write whatsoever and how best you can about yourself. Yes. And listen, when man rejects, it's time that God protects. Stop being worried about, he rejected me, they rejected me, people did this, they did that. God protected you. You still stand tall, you still stand strong, and now that's the difference. And what matters is, the thing that really matters doesn't matter. It's not how many times you fell down, no, it's how many times you got up and work. That's the difference. So make it a point of, if you're scared, let me tell you something. Write down all the lists. Try to differentiate things how they are. Okay? differentiate in between love relationship and part-time relationships. Don't look at me like that. Yes, I'm talking to you. Differentiate them. If this one is just friend, it should end at friends. If you know you need to move on. If this, because at the end of the day, you make your next to suffer for your ex. That's the mistake people make. I hear a lot of people saying that don't punish me for what your ex did. Oh, listen to me, guy. Make sure your next doesn't suffer for your ex. Okay, guys, so that's going to be all for this video. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you go subscribe. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, and don't forget to post done each time you subscribe. Hash done. And I'm going to give post notification shout out to my next video. This video I really didn't check, but I'm going to give it the next one. So until then, leave a comment down section below and tell me what you want me to talk about next, because some people talked about them being, you know, like that, like this, and I thought it wise that I will come to you with the things that makes us not to be happy in life and get stuck in a whole lot of stuff. So that's just it for this video. So don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment down in the section below. Leave what you think, what you want me to talk about next, and subscribe. Share with your friend, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and it keeps going. So tell me what you want me to talk next. See you guys in the next video.